Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, last night was the first presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and current Vice President Kamala Harris. It was hosted by ABC News in front of two moderators and no live audience, which may have explained some of the performances we saw last night. I went into this not expecting much. Didn't think anybody would really be changing their minds this late in the game. We live in a very polarized environment that I don't really think these sorts of things would matter much. But the last two presidential debates we've had, this one and then, of course, the one in June between Trump and Biden, I think they are going to have more concrete ramifications, lasting results, poll shifts, and things like that. I don't know if you watched it live. It was at 9 p.m. last night, which is a little bit past my normal bedtime, and I am suffering for it this morning, so bear with me. I think it was worth it to stay up for, though. I know you can watch clips and you could probably watch the whole stream yourself, but it certainly was a show, to say the least. It was a spectacle. For starters, I've been seeing a lot of responses to it, saying that the moderators were cheating, that this was a 3v1, that they didn't check Kamala enough, or they didn't check Kamala at all, but they fact checked Trump so much. And to that, I just gotta say, yeah, that's what moderators do. That's what fact checkers do. They check facts. And Trump is notorious for lying on stage all the time. I think the biggest one, the one that always makes me laugh when Republicans say this lately, is suggesting that women are getting abortions after the child is born. And that's just not an abortion, that's just murder at that point. You're killing a born person. Abortion has to happen while something's in the womb. That's the big distinctive factor between those things. Also, knew this was going to happen the moment he mentioned the word Springfield, but brought up this, Haitian immigrants eating your pets line. People are debating who won or lost this debate. And Trump is trying to incite race wars by suggesting that immigrants are eating your pets. And then suggesting that crime is on the rise in the United States. All of these things can easily be debunked. Crime statistics are one of the hardest things to even try and fake. All of that stuff is very well documented. So to suggest that new crime is happening when it's not, to suggest that people are essentially being cattle rustled and they're not, I don't know what you expect a moderator to do other than to moderate people. I have seen people suggest that Kamala Harris was wearing a wire, that her earrings were some sort of listening device, which is honestly just cope, I would say. She didn't say anything on stage that I think is very profound or impactful. It's just compared to Donald Trump, anybody looks salient. So I don't really believe that for a moment. I would say the biggest result from last night, from all this debate, is directly after the fact, maybe 30 minutes after the debate was done. Taylor Swift finally made her official endorsement of the Harris campaign, which most people were sort of expecting that. I do think there were a lot of people who've been a little up in arms about the Brittany Mahomes stuff with her in the booth at the U.S. Open. Very trashy white wine drunk stuff that was happening up there. I'm not really surprised at billionaires associating with each other. But she did officially endorse the Harris campaign, which was met by one of the creepiest responses I think I've ever seen from anybody on the internet. Elon Musk suggesting that he'll give her a child and then protect her cats with his life. Which just, I don't know. I think the guy needs to be deported at this point. He wants to do enough meddling with elections and trying to influence politics. And then you're just going to say the weirdest things you've ever heard. I don't know. I've never liked the guy, but he's just a really gross dude. The Harris campaign has requested a second debate. I don't think the Trump campaign will do that. They're going to understand that they got rolled last night. Maybe they want to give the American people some more entertainment. Maybe Trump is genuinely trying to throw this, and that's why he'll accept a second debate. But, we'll see what happens with this. There's going to be a lot of Republican coping on your timelines today, so you can engage with them if you want. I would just say laugh at them because they know that they're lost right now. They know that they are, like they are cooked. Stick a fork in them. They're done. These next few months are going to be really funny. They're probably going to amp up some of their more disgusting rhetoric. They're probably going to amp up the more violent and deranged calls to action. But all I can say is stay vigilant, stay safe, and keep an eye on the news. And I guess until we get more information about a second debate, or I guess until we hear Trump repeat more of the egregious lies he's seen from the people on TV, y'all try to have a good day.